አገልግሎት እየሰጠን እንገኛለን። ይሄ ነን ፕሮፊት ኦርጋናይዜሽን ነው። 2019 ላይ ነው በፈረንጆች አቆጣጠር ኢናጎሬት የተጀመረው እና ኦብቪየስሊ በኮሚኒቲያችን ላይ በጣም ብዙ ችግሮች አሉ። እኛ ደግሞ ሰፋ ባለ ነገር ላይ ነው ፎከስ የምናደርገው። ለምሳሌ አንዳንድ ሴትልመንት ፕሮግራሞችን እንሰጣለን። በተለይ አዲስ የመጡ ወገኖቻችንን በተሻለ መልኩ ለመርዳት። ሁለተኛ ዋነኛው ሰርቪሳችን ሜንቶርሺፕ፣ ፕሮፌሽናል ሜንቶርሺፕ እና ኮሚኒቲ አውትሪች ነው። በሜንቶርሺፕ ዙሪያ ላይ በጣም የተለያዩ ፕሮፌሽናሎችን ከሜንቶሮች ጋር በማገናኘት በተለያየ ፊልዶች ላይ አዲስ የመጡትም እዚህ ያሉትም ሰዎች እንዲገለገሉ የማድረግ ስራ ላይ ጀምረናል። ሌላው ሲግኔቸር ቲማችን ደግሞ ምንድነው ፓዝዌይ ቱ ሃየር ኤጁኬሽን። ያ ማለት ምንድነው ብዙ የኢትዮጵያ የኤሪትሪያ ብዙ ጥቁር ወንድሞቻችን በተለይ ደግሞ ኢቭን ፖር ዋይት ኪድስ ቨልነራብል የሆኑ ወገኖቻችን መተው ሃይ ስኩል ሳይጨርሱ ዩኒቨርሲቲ የሚሄድና ኮሌጅ መግባት በጣም ችግር አለባቸው። ያንን ነገር ጋፕ ለመሸፈን ፓዝዌይ ቱ ሃይ ስኩል ከዩኒቨርሲቲ ወደ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ወደ ኮሌጅ ጆይን እንዲያደርጉ አንዳንድ ትሬኒንጎችን እንሰጣቸዋለን። አፕሊኬሽን ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ሪፈረንስ ነገር ሊሆን ይችላል። የተለያዩ እዚህ የምታያቸው በጣም ብዙ ጥሩ ደረጃ ላይ ያሉ ሰዎች አሉ ኮሚኒቲውን ለማገልገል። የኢትዮጵያ ኮሚኒቲ ብቻ አይደለም፣ የኤሪትሪያ ወንድሞቻችን በጣም ሰፈር ያደርጋሉ። ሶማሌ፣ ኬንያ፣ ታንዛኒያ ኦል ሶ አስ ማች አስ ፖሲብል እነሱን ለመርዳት ነው እና በዛ ሌላው ደግሞ ከሌሎች ኦርጋናይዜሽኖች ጋር ኮላቦሬት በማድረግ ሜንታል ሄልዝ ላይ እንሰራለን። የተለያዩ ለምሳሌ ካምብሪጅ አለ እነሱን ለምሳሌ ታግ በማድረግ ፒቱፒ ኢትዮጵያ አሶሲዬሽን ከተለያዩ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ሆነን ግን የተለያየ እንደዚህ አይነት ነገር ለመስጠት ነው። አመሰግናለሁ።
በነገራችን ላይ አሁን ቤት ተከራይታችኋል። ስለዚህ እዚህ ነው ልጆቹ እየመጡ ይማሩ።
እንግዲህ ያው 2017 ዳንፎርዝ ላይ እንግዲህ ትንሽ ቦታ ተከራይተናል። አሁን ፕሮግራሞቻችን ከዚህ ራም ማድረግ እንችላለን። ይሄ ቦታ የሁሉም ነው የኛ ብቻ አይደለም እና ኤኒ ኦርጋናይዜሽን በተለይ በዚህ ዙሪያ መስራት የሚፈልጉ መጥተው ቦታው መጠቀም ይችላሉ። የተለያየ አሁን በሚቀጥለው ከጃንዋሪ ጀምሮ ቱቶሪያል ክላስ እንጀምራለን በተለይ ከሃይ ስኩል ድሮፕ አውቶችን እንትን ለማለት እና ኮሚኒቲው በዚህ አጋጣሚ ይህን አጋጣሚ እንዲጠቀም ብዙ ችሎታ ያላቸው ወገኖቻችን አሉ እና ለመርዳት ዝግጁ ናቸው። በዚህ ላይ ደግሞ ፕሮፌሽናል ሜንቶርሺፕ ወደ አይ ቲንክ ጃንዋሪ 20 ወይ 27 በዩኒቨርሲቲ ኦፍ ቶሮንቶ ወይ ደግሞ በሌላ ቦታ ላይ አይቲ ላይ ብቻ ልናደርግ ፕላን ይዘናል። ብዙ ነገሮች አንድ ላይ ከቆምን ለመስራት ዝግጅት ላይ ላይ እንግዲህ
ለአዲስ መጪዎች በዚህ በካናዳ የኢትዮጵያ ማህበረሰብ በአሁኑ ሰዓት እጅግ በጣም ብዙ ወደዚህ እየጎረፈ ነው ማለት እንችላለን። ለነሱስ ምን ያዘጋጃቸዋላችሁ?
ዋናው ሴትልመንት በተለይ ኢትዮጵያ አሶሲዬሽን ሴትልመንት ላይ እየሰራ ነው በተቻለ መጠን፣ ግን ጋፑ በጣም ብዙ ነው። በተቻለ መጠን እኛም የሳይኮሶሻል ሰፖርት የሚባል ነገር አለ። አንድ ሰው ሀገሩን ለቆ ሲመጣ የተለያየ ቻሌንጆች አሉ። መልቲፕል ነው ቻሌንጁ። ለምሳሌ ጓደኛ ማግኘት ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ሶሻላይዜሽን ሊሆን ይችላል እና ይሄን ቦታ መጣው just they can use it as a place to start እና አሉ ብዙ ሰዎች እና ኮሙኒኬት ለማድረግ እነሱን ሬዙሜያቸውን ለመስራት ሊሆን ይችላል፣ ኢንተርቪው ማዘጋጀት ሊሆን ይችላል። በተለያየ ነገር በምንችለው አቅም እናግዛቸዋለን። ዋናው ግን እነሱ ትራንዚሽናል ፔሪዳቸውን ሰፖርት የማድረግ ነገር። ብዙዎቻቸው ደግሞ ብዙ የተማሩ ናቸው እና ይመጡና ኢንፎርሜሽን ስለማያገኙ የሚፈልጉትን ፖቴንሻል አይኖሩትም። ያንን ነገር በተቻለ መጠን ለመቅረፍ እንግዲህ ኦርጋናይዜሽናችን ከተለያዩ ኦርጋናይዜሽኖች ጋር አንድ ላይ በመሆን የኢትዮጵያ አሶሲዬሽን ኮምፕሊመንት የሚያደርግ ነው እና አብሮ የመስራት እና የማገዝ ነው።
አይጋጭም ከኢትዮጵያ ማህበር
እንዴት የሚጋጨው?
ለምሳሌ ክራይሲስ ግሩፖች አሉ እዛ እንደዚህ ነገር እያደረጉ ሰምቻለሁ።
መጋጨት ሳይሆን ብታየው እኮ የኛ ትንሽ ሰፋ ያለ ነው። ኢትዮጵያ አሶሲዬሽን ብቻ ኢትዮጵያ አሶሲዬሽን ሞር ሶሎሊ ኢትዮጵያውያን እና ካናዳውያን ላይ ፎከስ የሚያደርገው እኛ አሁን ኤርትራ ወገኖቻችንን ከተለያየ የጥቁሮች እኛ ሁላችንም እና ቨልነራብል ኮሚኒቲ ነው የምንላቸው እና እነሱ ጋር ነው ሰፋ አድርገን ነው የምንሰራው። ኦፍኮርስ ኢትዮጵያ ወንድሞቻችን ፕራይመሪ ታርጌቶቻችን ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ፣ ግን ኮምፕሊመንት ነው የሚደራረገው እንጂ አይቀርም።
ሌላው ታዲያ የእናንተ ድርጅት ከማህበረሰቡ ምንድን ነው የሚፈልገው?
እኛ መጀመሪያ ደረጃ እንደዚህ መጥቶ መተጋገዝ አንድ ላይ መስራት እንዳለብን እኛ ህልማችን ትልቅ ነው። ለምሳሌ እግዚአብሔር ካለ ከተሳካና እንትን ካለን እኔ ሁሌ የምናገረው ነገር አለ። ኮሚኒቲ ሴንተር ያስፈልገናል። እንደ ሌሎቹ ኤዥያ፣ ኮሪያ whatever አንድ ኮሚኒቲ ሴንተር ቢኖር እንደዚህ አይነት ቦታ ላይ እንቀመጥም ነበር። ግን ችግራችን ምንድነው? ኦርጋናይዝ አይደለንም። ብዙ እዚህ የምታያቸው በጣም ጭንቅላታቸው ዓለምን መቀየር የሚችል ኢንዲቪጁዋሊ ሰክሰስፉል መሆን የምንችል ግን አንድ ላይ ሆነ ለምሳሌ ኮሚኒቲ ሴንተር ብንከፍት መዋኛ ገንዳ ቢኖር የተለያዩ ሰርቪሶችን ራን ማድረግ እንችላለን። ሜንታል ሄልዝ ራን ማድረግ እንችላለን። ሰርቪስ መስጠት እንችላለን። የተለያየ ነገር ማድረግ እንችላለን። ስለዚህ ሴንተር ያስፈልገናል። ዳውን ደ ሮድ እኛ ተሰብሰብ ብለን እኛ we are willing to take the leadership በዛ ዙሪያ ላይ ትልቅ የሆነ ኮሚኒቲ ሴንተር ለማቋቋም ህልማችን ነው። ከዛ በተለይ አንድ ሰው ማወቅ ያለበት ጥቁር ስትሆን እዚህ ሀገር ብዙ ቻሌንጆች አሉብን። ስትራክቸራል ቻሌንጅ ይባላል አናውቀውም እና በየት በኩል በር እንደሚዘጋባት አቅም እንዴት አክሰስ እንደሚደረግ ኢንፎርሜሽን ሪሶርስ ከሌለ በጣም ችግር ነው የሚሆነውና ያንን ነገር ታክል ለማድረግ እንግዲህ እዚህ የተሰብሰቡ ሁሉ ከተጋግዘን እንሰራለን። በእግዚአብሔር
አመሰግናለሁ ዶክተር ፍሳ። እንግዲህ ወደፊት ይሄ መጀመሪያችን ቃለ መጠይቅ ነው በዚህ በአዲሱ ድርጅታችሁ። ወደፊትም ከብርሃን ቴሌቪዥን ጋር እንዲሁ እየተገናኘን እንወያያለን። ተናስተን
በዚህ አጋጣሚ በጣም ጊዜ ስትል ሁላችሁም ልናመሰግን ወዳለ ኢንዲቪጁዋልስ አሁን እዚህ ከባክግራውንድ የሚሰሩ በጣም ብዙ ሰዎች አሉ። ይሄንን እንዲሆን ያገዙ ወንድምቶች አሉ። ሰው እነሱንም ቴንኪዩ ማለት ፈልጋለሁ። ያ ጊዜ ስትል አሁን ያልኩትን የተለያዩ ሜንቶርሺፖችን ፕሮግራሞችን ራን የምናደርገው አብረን ሆነን ነው። So I just want to say thank you for coming. Center for Multiculturalism for Settlement Services, community-based organization that provides support for newcomers, kids who are born and raised here, particularly those vulnerable communities, Eritrean, Ethiopian, Canadian, wherever it is that they support, we're here to provide that support. Particularly, we have got settlement services like pathway to higher education. Sometimes we do have also great mentorship and professional networking approach aspect that's led by our wonderful colleagues here. So I just want to say thank you, both of you came on time, and this is just the beginning. So we need to work with other organizations in collaboration. So I'm done here. So my colleague next, Dr. Bulu, who is a researcher at University of Toronto, can also say something about this. So
Thank you. I already talked to. Yeah. Thank you for coming, and we really appreciate your presence here. We are trying our best to serve our community as usual. So thank you for coming and enjoy the day today.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. As Fasad mentioned, well, I guess part of his interview, you've heard what the program, yes, I still have to get used to the name. Okay, so Center for Multiculturalism and Settlement Services, CMSS for short. And part of so there are, different programs that we plan to run. And one of the main ones that I will be involved in heavily, that I plan to, is the tutoring services we will have. Essentially, we want to catch students early on from elementary school to help them with their reading skills, their math skills, because we want to make sure that by the time they get to high school, often, as you know, if you fall behind in elementary school, you're behind. It's too late almost for high school to get them to catch up. So we want to catch the students early. And, people who've done research, that's what it shows, will have high expectations for the students. We want them to be proud and happy and confident, capable students, so that, and we're here to provide them the necessary support with their reading skills, their math skills. So by the time they reach high school, they're just like little birds ready to fly off on their own. And often, as you know, in our community, and it's no secret, most members have a hand-to-mouth existence. People are stressed out. They're busy. They don't know the system themselves. They really cannot detect early on when their children are falling behind in their reading skills, their math skills. These are the two critically important, skills you have to acquire, when you get to by the time you reach high school, when you finish elementary school. If you don't have the basic skills, if you're not sufficiently equipped with these basic skills, you're pretty much toast. And, as you know, lots of members of our communities, a lot of the youth, they go through, by the time they reach high school, because they don't have the critical skills, they fall behind and they don't show up to school. And the more they don't show up, the more they fall behind, and it's just a vicious cycle. And then you have a high dropout rate. So the idea is like, what can we do early on to make sure they don't fall into that cycle? They don't fall into, the dropout, they don't become part of the dropout statistics. And that is our goal. And, from the time students are from grade 3, by the time they finish high school, like, it goes very quickly. I have, 2 children, and I don't know, like, I just close my eyes. Like, I remember them in grade 2, grade 3, and one is now in university, one is in high school. So time goes by quickly. And we're just hoping that, we can make contribution to those families that desperately need help. They don't know how to work the system. They can't really also, cope with their own lives and also contribute to help their children. Many of them don't even speak English very well themselves to actually be helpful to their own children. So this is part of that program, and, we'll have high expectations for the students, and we're here to help them, and they have to come consistently. That's what we're hoping. We'll have good and dedicated volunteers. And I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Let me,
Sure.
maybe want to talk about the mentorship or.
Oh, sure. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. My name is Bethlehem. I'm in charge of the mentorship program that we're running at CMSS. So we're going to be down the road. We're going to be hosting different workshops in different professions, let be within the legal services, IT. By the way, there's another upcoming workshops, the 27th for an IT professional. So we're hoping to engage different IT professionals with African descent. It's not just Ethiopian community. We're hoping to collaborate with different African brothers and sisters. That way we can connect our community with other organizations. Here at CMSS, we believe that that's some part that we're lacking in terms of collaborating with other organizations and other institutes. So yeah, and another thing is we're not only hoping to involve ourselves, but we're highly need your support in terms of professionals who have been, have tackled your problems, and here you are like pursuing your profession. So maybe this is the way that you can give something back to your community. So that's why we need you here. Not only here, down the road, we need your support, whether it is in person or virtually. So yeah, please have it registered. We're going to be, have papers running around so that you can register yourselves. I think other things I would be saying is, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to volunteer, to give back. Yeah, I think if there's anything left, maybe hang
Let me go ahead. Sure. As you know, to be able for us to run this program, we have to obviously rent this room. We'll have expenses. So we will be really happy to have, consistent, let's say, donations from people to help us, to run the program, and to encourage, to help us with the costs. If people can, monthly or whatever, like if you can help us, support this program financially, we would be totally grateful for that.
And yeah, as there's one thing I forgot for newcomers, because obviously we do have several newcomers coming here. So if you want to pursue to secondary education, that's another thing we're willing to help out. We see our brothers and sisters who have PhD, masters, and here they're starting into different fields. But that should not be the case. We do have different academicians here with us. So with the help of them and other brothers and sisters from African descent. We're trying to help you out. I'll help out the newcomers to go into those academic pursuits that they may be interested. So I just want to point that out.
Okay. I'm not sure if I have anything to add on those wonderful speech they have done. Basically, I want to add that this would be integrated service. We're dreaming to uplift the whole community. It's not only the kids, it's not only the new immigrant, it's not only the professionals. Everybody has to go up. So as a professional also, like if I am a professional having a degree, having a job, to grow, I need to mentor people so that I become like a good manager at my job. For that reason, I have to have some places to practice. So this is one of the places we dream to be a place to mentor other professionals with similar experience, maybe fresh ones, or maybe the high school students. So a chain of reactions is what we are dreaming of. For example, high school students can practice their 40 hours high school requirement in this place to tutor other kids or help run the programs. The same thing, the junior high also might tag with other high school students to help. And there is also another person from us to coordinate that, which will learn a lesson for himself to coordinate, to mentor, and to run some things. Some of the skills we lack. I've seen, like I'm myself, I'm professional. I thought like I know English, I know communication, but it's different when you go to workplaces. So we need to help each other as well. So English, communication, and leadership skill is very important. For me, like in our community especially, we lack that one. So that's one of the things we dream also to start, probably, hopefully. That's one thing I'm dreaming to start here. Like Toastmaster, I'm gonna bring Toastmaster here. Yeah. So that's like, we have wonderful people who are spoke like tackling, but we want to bring them so that they can train other people. So it's like a club where we come and positively help each other. That's what we dream. It's not about like, this is not the team. I like it because we start basements. That means we start from the ground and we're gonna go up. So this is not the place. This is not the place we are staying, but yeah, there must be somewhere. This thing, I think we started like 6 years ago, but in between we fell. This is the time, if with your help, we can proceed to the next steps. Thank you.
I want also thank here, someone who just literally just walked in, and for the service he's providing for our community. Actually, he really paid for our first and last month. Please give him a round of applause. The second thing I want to highlight is like speaking of mentorship, peer-to-peer mentorship is absolutely critical. And as you mentioned, so it's not only just vertical. We also have horizontal peer-to-peer mentorship. Now, Charaka here, Samuel, all of them, they come up with an amazing skills. And for example, we have a financial literacy training supposed to be run today. I want to be part of that because I have no idea how to manage money. So
His wife knows that.
it's important to understand the skills, especially for people who come to Canada, how to use credit card. Especially, at least,
Yeah.
So this is, it's not only one-off training, it's kind of scaffolding. That's why we need every organization. We need to start, our brother X talked about, we're not outnumbered, we are out-organized. So we need to learn to organize in a better way to give back to the community, whereby, as Henok said, I envision our community to be bigger than this, where we have our own community center, where everybody walks in freely and feel belong, like the sense of belonging is that something that we need to foster. And I really thank you. And I just, please enjoy. We have.
I just want to add something. In addition to our friends, I just want to add something also. We also want to play a role to teach our kids our culture, not only Canadian culture. We want to give back our culture. Also, we are planning to teach Amharic language for
Music.
elder kids, for example, older than 18 who are interested to study Amharic. And also we want to teach Ethiopian traditional dance. We have very wide culture, so we want to teach them Ethiopian traditional music, dance, and also we want to have a reading club for our kids. So we have a very big plan. So with your support, we can do all these things. So we can do together all these things. We are not doing by ourselves. So collecting all of us collectively, we can achieve our goal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to get things done. This man is our guy, so he's also.
I thought there is only one
VP, yeah. So yeah, only one name. So except we make exceptions for this.
Yeah.
So Abdul, please get to know me.
ሀብትሽኔ
You want something?
በጣም ይገኛል
I think he's everywhere.
Yeah, no.
Resourceful community, everywhere.
Yeah, so
He
Single
usually comes
organization, Abdul actually registered this place, and before we used to be virtual, but now with support of all the communities. And now, so he's in charge of the food and the drink.
ምንድነው ዓላማው? ምግቡ በነፃ ነው የቀረበልን። 10 ብር ትከፍላላችሁ፣ ቢራም እየጠጣችሁ። ይሄን ቢሮ የመጀመሪያ ክራይ የከፈለው ፈረስትና ራስ። ስለዚህ ማገዝ ያለብን በየወሩ እየመጣችሁ የምትችሉትን ኮንትሪቢዩት አድርጉ።
ዛሬ እንኳን ምንም ችግር የለም። ሰዎችን ቆጣልና 10 ብሩን I'm gonna pay, but next time ዛሬ ገና ሰው ከመምጣቱ እንትን ጥሩ ትክክል አይደለም። ዛሬ ኢንጆይ ብሉ። ምግቡን በተለይ ማለት መጠጡ ላይ የለውበትም። ሐራም ነው።
በኋላ የሚመጡ ሰዎች አሉ። እነሱም
don't worry about the food there. It is covered.
Honestly, we have one
It's where people come and give back, but how I see it is that everyone is beneficial. We come here for win to win, so it's just I don't think it has to be pronounced as a place where we come do things on our free time, but it's something that we also a place that everyone at every stage can come and gain as well.
Thank you so much. By the way, that's why I say that horizontal networking. Last time we had a virtual meeting with these wonderful IT professionals, and I was just the skills, the knowledge that exists in our community, if we could be able to leverage that.